at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. John Gray will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, I look at his stat line, Matt. I look at his whip, and it's just above league average, and that tells me he struggles just a little bit this year. If he can keep runners off the base paths and not pile up a lot more than maybe the one or a little bit above an inning, then he's got a chance to win. So keeping the traffic limited is the key to his success in this game.
Andrew Toles is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2 though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game is important to me.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as the leadoff guy who starts the game, you want to do anything you can to get things started early. Right there, he starts with an infield single. Now there's a lot of ways they can go about getting him home.
Here's Corey Seager, and as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Pitch out,
1-0.
Nothing doing. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
Ball 2. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. 9 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. The 2-0 on the way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
No.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Here it is on 3-1. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Waiting on it is Dahl. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Here's Adrian now. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. He's running towards second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Pitch, strike 3 called. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Julio Urias will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's getting close to 200 innings, so I want to see what's his stuff look like, because when you get to that 200 barrier, that's when guys start to have fatigue set in. The stuff's not as electric. The fastball doesn't explode. The breaking ball doesn't snap. He's moving to that range now, so I'm curious to watch him throw in this game.
Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, it's a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. He's really quite a ball player. He's been on base a lot this year, and when he gets on, he's always looking to steal a bag. He's stolen 30 already this season, and we're not even finished yet.
Ball 2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Blackman on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, but it means more than just a nice base hit. The leadoff guy didn't get going, but now here comes the thunder with a man on base. This is when big innings happen.
Here comes the first pitch. Nolan Arenado is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Pulled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Trevor Story is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1 left for Colorado. Still no score. Here's Jock Peterson now. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Dahl shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Rocks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Trevor's story. What is the story with Trevor? We heard that enough his rookie year. He was hitting all kinds of moonshot homers, but I think his defense got overlooked.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hamilton ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting sixth. Third baseman.
Now at the plate, Chase Utley. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu gets to it. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. Way in front of that fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. And down at first base, Adrian Gonzalez. You know, the one thing I like that he does quite better than any first baseman in baseball is crash on the hitter in a bunt situation. He is convicted. He gets all the way in and dares you to swing. Very aggressive.
Ian Desmond comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Ready now, Billy Hamilton. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. One strike offering now to Hamilton. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Stepping into the box, Tom Murphy. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Rockies strand one. Will move to the third with no. Digging in, Austin Barnes. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Austin Barnes.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Here's the pitch. Now a line drive caught at third by Arenado. Definitely well hit, but the leadoff man's retired to start the third. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So coming to the plate, Logan Forsythe. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Forsythe is retired. 2 down now.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Julio Urias. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
The 2-1 on its way, and this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Here it comes. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Digging in, John Gray. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
John Gray.
In there, no balls and a strike. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ LeMahieu. A base hit in his first trip. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, 2 things for me come out of that base hit right there. 1, he gets the 2-out RBI, drives in the run, and it gives him a lead early. And anytime you get that lead early, it just relaxes the pitcher and allows your guy to pitch his game a little bit better.
A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Let's lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Striding in once again, Andrew Toles. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in a position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Digging in to try it again. Corey Seager comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Hamilton is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0. Here's Carlos Gonzalez.
Leading off the
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Carlos.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Fouled back. Here's another 1-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. A quick out, number 1.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Peterson. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Gonzalez in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Colorado.
Ready for another chance? Tom Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted in the air to center field. Blackman is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes on this solo. Here's Jock Peterson now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Ready on 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Chase Utley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch. That's a fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 2-0.
Leading off for the Rockies, pitcher John Gray.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The windup and the 0-1. The high fastball is in there. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. David Dahl, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Slice down the left side, but foul. Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now the 0-1. 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
That misses 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
1-0 pitch on the way. Late that time for a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Gonzalez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Ready for another chance? Julio Urias comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Toles. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that Here's Nolan Arenado. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
And that the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. This now is hit the 2nd. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Corey Seager. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Hamilton is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Here's Adrian now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Ready for another shot now. Jock Peterson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hamilton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Charlie Blackmon swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, Matt, we're talking about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have for the starting pitcher.
And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And another 0 as it's up to. Ready once again.
Leading out for the Rockies,
Josh Ravin is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 71.
Grounded to third. Utley is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, Left fielder.
Digging in once again, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. Way in front of that fastball.
I'm a little surprised right now. He finds himself down 0-2, but he has been extremely hot. But the surprise is they're coming after him, even on this hot streak.
Line towards center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Murphy.
Tom Murphy is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they're on top 2-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Striding in once again, Chase Utley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arenado ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Austin.
Settling in now, Austin Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Yasmani Grandal will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Forsythe.
Hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting, the pitcher, Josh Raven.
Franklin Gutierrez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 37, Franklin Gutierrez.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. In there with base hit. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. The relay. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Yasmani Grandal will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Rafael Unoa is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Number 46 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Up next for Colorado.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Blackman's after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Adam Ottavino comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Dahl. He can't get to it. This one's down. Here's Corey Seager. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. He also has 1 home run. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hamilton going back to the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Here's Adrian now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. This is pulled into right. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, right fielder, Jock Peterson.
Jonathan Villar will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Here's Jock Peterson now. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Hamilton is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now.
Well, I love the perseverance. Comes down to late in the game. He ends up getting the base hit to drive in the run. No, he hadn't had any hits the whole game, so that was a big at-bat for him to battle.
Now at the plate, Chase Utley. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Colorado Rockies earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. John Gray wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Julio Urias takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln